certain what Wayne's angle actually is. I'm not quite certain. I'm having Wi-Fi issues this morning. I'm not certain what Wayne's angle is this morning because all of a sudden it's like he wants to be this good cat, for Shayla. And my take is, bear with me here. I don't know why I'm not just like date Shayla then. Since as him this sorry for Shayla or like him have this whole feeling for Shayla, just go date her yourself. I don't know what Wayne's thing is. I'm kind of getting very wary of the Wayne character because I'm not sure what his prerogative is. I don't understand it. I will say that. I don't understand what Wayne is trying to pull. Like, it doesn't make no sense to me at all. Wayne is now showing me that, because, hey, you show me better than you can tell me. But you know what? Let me get into this. Because it doesn't matter. For me, it still is Shayla is going to be dumped, and that's just what's going on. Me not care what him say. But I don't know what they're trying to do again. I know they were trying to see exactly if they're doing this, but you know what? Might as well, Wayne go cross the line with her. Let's go.
What's up with your boy?
What?
It's good to have a sunny day in November.
You do feel good today.
For sure.
I dressed incorrectly.
You dressed incorrectly.
You feel me?
What's going on with you, my dog?
Felt good in the morning.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Man, bro, I done had a heavy day, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, but man, you remember I was telling you about Delicia, though.
Boy, you back on this Delicia stuff, boy.
Yeah,
boy.
That's the one silver lining of what's going on. But
Delicia, that's crazy, man. You really, really, really like that girl. Huh?
Can I tell you how much?
Oh, hey, man, have that.
Broke up with Shayla.
Oh. You broke up with Shayla.
Yeah.
Wayne, it's obvious that you're deaf. Yes. The man break up with Shayla because he's tired of Shayla. I think what Iman has done is commendable. Unlike all of the other men that you have put on the show, right? Including the Anthonys and whoever else it is, who have been very sneakish about their behaviors. Iman has done the just thing. He realizes that, listen to me, he realized that it's not best for him to date Shayla at this point in time while he's seeking something else. So instead of being all of that, Iman is being honest. And instead of you saying, well, you know what, Iman, I love the idea that you're being honest and blah, 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 blah. Instead of doing that, you're trying to see if you can chastise Iman. It goes to show me that Wayne has not changed. That's what it shows me.
I just felt like that was the right thing to do.
Iman, can you tell me why did you break up with her? Please don't tell me this is about Delicia.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about Delicia. So check it out. There's no way I'm as an honest. How could I show Delicia that I could be serious about her if I don't?
Do you hear what coming out your mouth, though?
What is coming out of his mouth? Nothing that Wayne is saying right now I'm listening to. At this point in time, I burn out with fire upon Wayne right now. Wayne can take it.
More fire.
All
our about corruption say more fire.
Wayne is corrupt.
All our about
Wayne
confusion say more fire.
No, Wayne has now shown me that he is very corrupt. For a man to come by and say that him feel like he need to break up with a woman because he doesn't feel good about the next woman, that is commendable. And he should have been applauding this. Instead of applauding this, he's telling Iman that what Iman needs to do, is to step back. Be very fair with it though. Iman has not crossed the line with Delicia. All he has done is tell Delicia, be very fair with it. I'm looking at what's here, and I'm looking at all of this. And let me just. So when he's just asking questions, he's not just asking questions. He's insinuating something here. So that's the thing. Him not just ask questions.
Delicia ain't even. That's Shayla's friend. Delicia is Shayla's friend.
About it, dog. Like, for real. Like, I could see myself with her.
I know you don't tell me you could see yourself with her, but I ain't see you breaking up with Shayla. You really willing to go through all that to try to get Delicia.
You don't think she worth it?
Do you think she worth it?
I got 2 eyes.
Exactly. I don't know what. Listen, the questions aren't fair questions. These questions that Wayne is asking Iman is to insinuate to him that he's an idiot. And I'm thinking that I don't agree. If a man is confused about a particular girl and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe this is not the girl for me, why is it wrong for him to back out? What in this deserves Iman getting any karma at all? I just don't know. I just don't know. You're saying Iman ask questions. I don't know. Wayne drops everybody, so how can he talk? Exactly. Wayne drops people regularly. So if you ask me, Wayne is a damn coon. He's cooning again. He's a coon. He's a coon. There's a coon. No.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon.
No.
Damn coons. I got to do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
We need to do a coon screening for Wayne right now. Thank you very much for Super Chat, Arlene. Arlene Super Chat says, Shayla needs to repent and take accountability for what she did to Amber, and she needs to understand that you never get away with doing people wrong. Thank you very much, Arlene, for the super chat. And let me add to the super chat that you have, Arlene, is the mere fact that it was someone else's husband. This is cooning by Wayne. It's like, it's pure cooning. It's pure cooning. I don't know what Wayne is talking about, and I don't agree. I totally disagree with what Wayne is saying. I'm disagreeing with Wayne's position because Wayne is playing, he's asking questions to make sure Iman.
Both mine work. See how serious I am, G. That's what I'm saying.
What about your spiritual eye? What's your spiritual eye say? That's saying enough. God dog. All right. Boy, so you broke up with Shayla. What Shayla said when you broke up with her? How you told her?
I mean, I ain't go upstairs.
Smart man. Smart man. Iman realized that I don't want to get. You see, this is what I was saying with men, and and looking at certain things. I'm glad he didn't go upstairs because if Iman had went upstairs, she'd have tried something. See, Iman has good. What you call it now? Iman has a good read of the situation. He's able to read the Shayla very well, and he realized that she has little ticks in her. But if you ask me, I think that Wayne is wrong in this. I personally, I believe that Wayne is wrong. I listen to me. You are able to change your mind. I don't want anybody ever to feel you can't change your mind. If a woman was with me like this, and we're just dating, and she decide tomorrow, you know what, O'Neill, I want to break it off. What's wrong if she want to break it off? Why is she wrong for wanting to break it off? Why? Wayne is speaking what? Here comes Vanzel and the foolishness. Wayne is speaking from all sides from all sides he faces. O'Neill got so much hate for Shayla. What do you mean O'Neill have hate for Shayla? No, the fact of the matter is the man has decided that he wants to let Shayla go, and nothing is wrong with that. He wants to let her go. Iman ain't all that up into the trees. Best break up the conversation I've ever heard on screen. When you're playing self-righteous. Thank you very much, Ati. Listen to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Was Iman wrong? Was Iman wrong for breaking up the way he did? Maybe it's just me. Look. Listen to me. I don't know how much more a man can do because the truth is, Iman was very honest. He was honest with Shayla. How much more no want from a man? When the man honest, will not complain. There is no karma for Iman to face because Iman has decided, you know what? Instead of me taking it any further, I'm going to leave it right here. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? I still say I don't trust Wayne and I don't trust his relationship with Tamira. Exactly. He's now showing me that him talk from two sides and face. Because there is no honesty. Honeypot is going to break up with Wayne soon. And I hope at this point in time, hey, shoot. Let me just read a comment thing there. You are correct, Nanya. Wayne is a hypocrite. Is a hypocrite. You also say y'all said Amber and Win was a long time ago, and Shayla and Arby stop bringing it up. Okay, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't know what y'all talk about. It's something different. Prime example on why we have no respect for Wayne, because after what Shayla did to Amber, especially his brother, it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Cause you're right. O'Neal, Iman will also get his karma too. It's a cycle. Wayne is getting wise. All the energies we put up comes back. But what energy though? I think I want to push back on this, Abby. What energy though has Iman pushed out there than to say, you know what? This woman is trying to change me. The woman was telling the man that he need to dress in some different clothes. Let's work it out, Abby. Me and you together. Abby, you and I are together. Let's work this out, Abby. Hold on. You and I are together. And all of a sudden, I'm starting to tell you things that I need you to do. You know what? You know what, Abby? I don't like the way you're dressing, in Abby. I think you need to dress in some other little dresses. Let me buy you some dresses, Abby. You know what, Abby? I don't like the makeup that you're wearing. Let me buy some different things. And you decide, you know what, O'Neal? I cannot stand up to what you're saying. There is no karma for you. You have done the best thing by not stringing me along. Rather than stringing me along, you say, you know what, O'Neal? I'm going to just leave this right here. So there is no karma for you to get back. The issue is this. The issue is that you cannot manage that at that point in time, and so you're going to leave. It makes it seem as though a man is not allowed to change his mind. Just like I'm think a woman is able to change her mind. If you think a man not change you, you can change your mind. I mean, I give people the thing there with that. No, we ain't wrong, and him know him wrong as well too.
You know, she invited me up, and I was supposed to. I couldn't even do it. Couldn't even lie to her. Right there in front of the car. Woo, woo. Tell her. Woo, woo, woo. Cause she brought up the whole thing with the shorty, saying my cologne get on the shorty.
Yeah, okay.
Feel me? So I lean on that.
I know you lean. You don't care about no goddamn what she said about no cologne.
He cares about that. Again, see, you never saw it when he cares about that. He cares about that. He does. How is he wrong? He was straight up with her and he never beat her on the bush. For the first time, she got a man that didn't beat her on the bush, and we're saying the man is wrong. Which, you know what? Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I have missed the whole idea of breakups. Maybe I've missed it. In other words, then what we're saying is you can never break up with someone unless there is a fight, or unless you punch somebody in the face, or you do something of the sort. Is that what we're saying? I don't listen. I cannot understand what y'all are saying with this. If y'all are telling me, say Iman wrong because him decided he want to break up, then what? Wayne needs to go back on the road and get out of these skits. He doesn't even have Tamir yet because D is still in her heart. Money won't buy love. Iman was 100% with Shayla and about his feelings. 100%. Ain't no way. Ain't no way people can get up and tell me that what Iman has done was different. Wayne is being extremely hypocritical, Kasim. May I agree with you? 110%. I think women just like to see men simp for 3 or 4s. Like it gives them hope. It don't make no sense. This does not make sense. This conversation makes no sense. I can't believe you actually have people who think that Iman did something wrong by deciding, you know what? This is not going to work, and I'm going to. This is all about the flesh and not the heart. Put God first, and things will fall in place. True. Don't disagree, but if him decide in mind, say, move on, move on. That we've been saying that for a year now. These people that don't mind other people breaking other people's marriages. Obviously. O'Neal, he could have liked anyone but her best friend. What do you mean he could have liked? Listen to me. So what if me like your best friend, Abby? Me like your best friend. If your best friend decides that she wants me, then she want me too. And then God has made a perfect match. What? I mean, it come like, okay. Abby, it come like so we are look on 2 different angles. Me know what you're saying, Abby, but hear me out. If, and I don't know if this is the case, but if God bring you a woman, that God bring you. It no matter how the woman come, if that's the woman for you, and God has brought you that particular woman, that is the woman for you. If God bring you a man, no matter how the man come about, if that, well, I'm not talking about you going in a marriage and them look at it. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the 2 on the single. Let me make it clear. Both of y'all are single. That is the deal. Unless, you know what, Nanya, maybe that's the question. O'Neill, don't believe that. Try it. You don't believe what? What may I believe? Well, Nanya, you have a good question. Is Wayne trying to keep Shayla occupied? So, is Wayne trying to keep Shayla occupied? Look, I know what y'all are saying, but y'all are making it seem as if the world is extremely perfect. And the world not perfect. The world full of imperfections. I might like your friend. That's just the truth. I was gonna go after you and realize that both of us don't match. I'm saying no, so both of us don't match. I think I have more in common with your friend. Whether Delicia wants to take it or not, they have more in common. At this time, Iman and Shayla have nothing in common. The man been telling you. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. Hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take one and say, O'Neill, Wayne is about to fire Iman from Scotland. You may do that. The same thing happened with Brittany and Dalen. She wanted him to change. Exactly. You listen, this whole thing of it, that's what Shayla was trying to do. She was trying to turn the man into Anthony Dalton. Wayne is advocating for Shayla really hard as if he's been self-righteous person, but it's not going to make us like her. This is what I was telling you yesterday, that they're trying to make us like the character. Wayne is two-faced. He is trying to make housewife out of a yes. That's what he's doing. O'Neill, in the back of Wayne's mind, he probably wants Shayla. Maybe me for go for Shayla. Listen, if Wayne's so concerned about Shayla, he needs to be with her.
And know how you smell. Know you did all this for Delicia. You sit. You know
I'm
what?
serious about Delicia, dog. It's cool. But I'm glad I put things on the table with Shayla.
No, you actually didn't put it on the table because she don't know what's all on the table. You broke up with this girl. I'm pretty sure she crying a little harder right now.
But I let her know, like, I probably need to be with somebody that's more.
Yeah, but you ain't tell her who the somebody was. Did you tell her who the somebody was? Yeah. Nah. But you know if she find out who the somebody is, and if you go at Delicia and you end up talking to her, whether you don't end up talking to her, that's crazy. Yeah.
I feel bad, but I ain't gonna lie, Wayne. I feel honest.
And that's what's important. That's what's important. I want y'all to understand this. What is important is that Iman was honest. You can't ask more about, I don't know what else a man can do. If y'all don't like Iman's honesty, then me realize that there's no hope for us men. If what y'all are telling me is that I don't like the honesty that Iman has given, because I'm honest. It don't look like the two of us going to work out. Whether I'm going into details or not, he's honest. Him could have string Shayla along. He could have been an Anthony and string Shayla along, making her think she have something. Unless maybe O'Neill is, you know what? You know what? Maybe Iman and Anthony is the same. Is Iman and Anthony the same? He could have strung Shayla along. I want you put this in your brain. Iman could have strung Shayla along and make her believe that he's going to be with her and then drop her like hot bread. Instead, he met her in front of her apartment and he told her straight, not around the bush, not, hey, you know what, I need some time off. Or, the BS people say when they want to get out of a relationship, I need some time off and I'm going to need a little break right now too. Maybe I just, no, him give it to her straight. Hey, I think we don't match. Because Wayne doesn't deep dive into one situation. He told Iman, Delicia, not for him. Iman has told Wayne she turned him down. Wait until Iman tells Wayne that to what? Watch how crazy he'll look. That's correct, Vanswell. Him upset. Wayne isn't getting wise. That's why I say him not getting wise. His exes will be at the pajama party. And not one time did Wayne tell her about Erica, Piari, or Amber. Thank you very much, Paula, Paul Wayne getting wise. Please. That is the deal. That is the deal. Iman has been honest. Me can't listen to me, man. Me can't believe people really and truly have issues with the mere fact, whatever. You can respect Iman actually doing things decently and in order. Me no know how them to respect this. I do listen. If you don't like honesty like this, then as men, me done. I'm done. I'm done. Realize that I can't top this. This level of honesty that Iman has, there is no way to top it. Me no know how else no I'm top it. I like Iman. It's about lifestyle. Shayla will leave Iman to drop a drop of a dime when a richer man come. Okay, you know what? You know what? You think it's a hate for there's no hate for Shayla at all. No, he wasn't wrong. He told her, even if Delicia wasn't in the picture. Exactly. In other words, what the man has said is him like being honest. Look what the man tell her. I think Shayla will see Delicia as a suspect. Of course, she'll see her as a suspect and as a bad person. O'Neill, you can tell you're not about Iman. You're about the hate of Shayla. You was always bashing Iman last week about smoking weeded and all the above. O'Neill flips like, well, the one thing you will understand about O'Neill is fear. You can say O'Neill want to flip, but O'Neill is fear. And Iman has done a fear thing. I thought Iman was going to string along and I think he was going to play the two girls, but he didn't give us that. Iman was very, very honest, and you can't beat him down for that. I can respect honesty. O'Neill can respect honesty.
And I feel,
It's just going to happen.
I feel
It's just going to happen.
encouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel encouraged
Yeah, I feel
to like continue to pursue her because of the fact that my spiritual eye.
your spiritual eye. So this your spiritual eye.
Look, what Wayne is trying to do is trying to say exactly, well, hey, you can call only a flip flopper all in what. The deal of it is this. Iman was honest with her today. And you can't complain about that. Look. Yes, only like samples, of course. It's what not. Carry the samples of this. Shayla acting the way toward Anthony, and Iman wasn't gone to stay with her long, gonna stay with her long enough. One can call on a flip flopper all you want. Listen to me, y'all can call O'Neill a flip flopper all you want. The point of the matter is this: the man decided mind, so him no want Shayla. This is the idea. Him don't want Shayla. You can say what you want to say. He doesn't want Shayla. This line should be the most encouraging line for you. This must be the most encouraging line. Listen to it again so you hear it.
Like I probably need to be with somebody that's more.
Yeah, but you ain't tell her who the somebody was. Did you tell her who the somebody was? Yeah, nah. But you know if she find out who the somebody is, and if you go at Delicia and you end up talking to her, whether you don't end up talking to her, you know, that's crazy. Yeah.
I feel bad, but I ain't gonna lie, Wayne. I feel honest.
That's what matters. Him feel bad, but him feel honest. Any breakup you break up with somebody, it's never going to be easy. But at least you are honest. At least you are honest. At least you are honest. He was honest. He was on. How him lie? How did he lie? Maybe I am missing what's going on. How did Iman lie? Did Iman lie to her? I'm not a team Shayla. For those who didn't know, please. I'm not a team Shayla. Please, I've never been a team Shayla. You come study me. Oh, you think them get the name Rooster Nation? O'Neill has never been a team Shayla. So nobody come but you know what? You can say what you want to say. How is Iman not honest? Me want to understand this because I want to say Iman lied. How did Iman lie? How did Iman lie? Let me ask that question. How did Iman lie? Because I'm missing it. I have missed it. Him sit down and him have a whole thing with her and him tell her, say, watch here, the two of them can whatever you're trying to change him and him don't think the two of them go together. What lie did he tell her? What lie did he tell her? What lie did he tell? I want to know how did he lie. Me want to know him lie. Maybe what Wayne needs to do. Wayne needs to go date Shayla himself. Since as him want Shayla to have somebody, Wayne needs to be with Shayla by himself. Wayne needs to take Shayla on. Wayne needs to take Shayla for himself. Since as him want somebody so bad for me with Shayla, he needs to go take Shayla for himself. Take Shayla for yourself. Every single time somebody tries to leave Shayla, him complain and him feel sorry for Shayla. Every time, and him try to see exactly if him can get people to feel sorry for her. Well, guess what? It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Which part of Iman lie? Wanna tell me which part him lie? May I wait on the comment. He left the cause he went to, he want another woman. So what you think? Hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you a question. Abby, you think if you and I are together and you decide that you want to dump me, that is not for another man? Whether the man is there actively right now or not, you want a next man. You obviously don't want me. You want somebody else. So that goes without saying. It means I'm not enough. Anything I dump somebody, the feeling is I'm not enough. So me not understand what y'all are talking about, right? But all right. Honestly is the best. The man has been honest. Behave like so una see Anthony do thing. O'Neill, tell him you're never. Please, I've never been a team Shayla. There's a reason why I made up the chicken head sack. Please. He did not lie. He told her, but it was applicable. It was applicable to him. He was under no obligation to tell her that he was attracted to her friend. That would have been throwing salt in the wound. Layla, I love you. You know what, Layla? I love what you say. This is good. This is extremely good. Thank you very much, Layla. What may I put salt in the wound for? You just need to know, sir, right now, it doesn't seem like we can be together because I am not in line with you, and that's all you need to know. He's a next man. Eh? He was never Team Iman either. Well, listen to me. I've been here since Iman has been getting high, so please. So listen to me. Vanswell, you may not know this, but I've been around since Iman has been getting high. Excuse me. Hello? 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 Vanswell, don't start. Don't start. Don't start, please. Leave me alone, Vanswell. Don't start. I realized something today. What you realize? Think that. What did you realize? What did you realize? They're not married. I won't be shocked if Wayne crossed the line with Shayla, consoling her after this, claiming that she's been through a lot. Exactly. I see Wayne doesn't have any close stand-up friends, and all of his male friends are weak with women. Mike, Ant, and his brother. What have you realized, Abby? Come tell me what you realize, Abby. Because I don't know me, I not love you. Now. Tell me what you realize. The most important thing is that Shayla can't hold his interest. Thank you. He said he could tell her more, but that would be mean. He doesn't want her. Bottom line. I just feel like I feel like the man. That's the issue. Iman stop getting high. That's the thing. Iman, listen to me. The man want for smoke. And you can't pressure him if he want to be able to smoke. Him no want to pressure your thing with your kid. And look, Iman has been fair, Iman is one of the fiercest weed smokers that I know. Generally, weed smokers are not concerned about other people. Them normally just smoke them weed and them don't. Normally, weed smokers are not concerned with other people. They're not. Them normally don't care. I agree with y'all now. Why? No. You don't need to just agree. Just tell me exactly what the issue. Tell me what the issue is. Abby, you can't just run in upon it that way. No, me know why we're not trying to beat you into submission, Abby. Don't matter think of that word right now. We're just discussing it. Let me show you the place. Let me see if I can find what Iman said again. Listen to what Iman said again.
You know, I could say it other ways. I just feel like it'll be mean. I don't want to be mean or
But
I just
like, what are you talking about? Are you mad about an argument that we had, or
You hear him just say? In other words, just like what Petit is saying, if he wanted to, he could have gone into the depths of things, but instead of crushing Shayla, instead of taking her and crushing her, much like what she did to Amber, he didn't do that. Him say, you know what, Shayla, it's me. And nothing wrong with that. It's me. Right now, I'm compromised because me can't give you. In other words, in a nutshell, just as she act like she don't understand. But in a nutshell, he's saying, watch here now. Me not think me can give you what. Yeah, me don't want to make you feel like me a beating a submission. Abby, you know me now try to do that. Me love you too much. So you know, him just know what it listen, that's what he's saying. He must watch him. Me don't want to be mean to you at all. And nothing wrong with that. He was fair. Me not understand how people make it seem like him are not fair. So Wayne is capping. Wayne is capping. Wayne extremely are cap right here. So. Wayne and Shayla are just alike. They deserve each other. That's what I'm thinking of Paula. Honestly, them deserve each other. Them deserve each other. Them deserve each other as far as I'm concerned. I'm just going to read some comments. She made a comment during the fitting, like she knew what was best for him and his image. That's what she said. Remember that. I hate that Angelina about to go butter up the little uncle ego. He's weak and he'll fall for it. Well, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to fall for it this time. I don't know, like we've been saying this morning. I don't know. Bonzo and Delicia hears that they broke up. They're locked in. Look, the funny thing is, Iman did this before even getting with Delicia. That's what it is. O'Neill, Wayne wants Shayla with Iman just to hunt Anthony. Just to haunt him. He's not happy with Iman broke up with Shayla. Wayne is still angry with Anthony over Amber. And you can't use one man against the next thing. No. No. I thought they would drag the storyline along, but I'm happy that Iman left her. He didn't disrespect her. He wasn't petty or anything. He was honest. Listen to me. Michelle, I'm still trying to find out where is the dishonesty because people are saying him dishonest. Wayne is full of it. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. He respected Shayla enough to tell her the truth. Me not understand what no one more from a man. Oh boy. Me not know what they want from a man. What can you do to stop a man from trying you, man? Wayne knows that Shayla is going to make Iman's life a living hell, and maybe that's what he's afraid of seeing. That his friends, that he is friends with Iman. Well, how she gonna make Iman's life a living hell? How she gonna do that if she has no access to him? She can make Anthony's life a living hell, but making Iman's life a living hell, I'm not sure she can actually do that. Because the truth is they don't have anyone together, and if she does that, chances are she's gonna lose her kid. So I don't know if that's gonna happen at all. Wayne also knows that Shayla is a gold digger and will never cross the line with her. Exactly, but he wants everybody else to be with her. Please. Please. You sound weird. The reason why he did it is because he wants to get with Delicia. Well, so what? So what? If listen to me, if you don't like me and you want to go to a next woman and then another man, suppose me and you are dating and you decide, you know what? I don't think me I feel O'Neill at all. I think O'Neill have what I want. I don't think O'Neill have the size. You know, O'Neill can't get the crevice on the corner properly. You have the choice of moving on. You have the choice. You can consciously. Are we removing away choice all of a sudden? O'Neill Shell about to start digging back into y'all. We're not a tractor coat. O'Neill, maybe Wayne picked the wrong girl. That's correct. That is correct. He may have picked the wrong girl. All Shayla had to do was give the baby a bath, and change his clothes before dropping him off at his dad's. That's all she has to do. Only all right. When they be listening to our commentary, because I just said that Shayla mentioned Kai, your mom was gonna run. Your mom was gonna run with that. Exactly. Exactly. They do listen. No disrespect. He came on to her friends, and y'all are saying this because it's Shayla. No, we're not saying that. We are, but we aren't. Mommy, thank you for the super chat. Mommy says, Mommy, I'm going to read a super chat right now. Maybe it's time for me to be in a relationship. Maybe it's time for it. Listen to me. That's correct. What you mean? I've been more see what you mean. Huh? You need to be in a nice looking relationship. What you mean, Abby? Nice looking woman, nice looking dark skinned woman with you know, with you know. What you talking about here, Abby? Shayla really thought Iman would change. She thought her pum pum was dipped in gold and in a line in a gold. It's like I said before, it's the same thing with men. If Tyrones were all that women wanted, maybe they would have married Tyrones. But notice woman not married Tyrones. For some reason, not marry a Tyrone. I wanted to find me a good man. Interviews will be done by you. Of course. Let me interview before you, of course. Of course, I be not a problem for interview him and make him know what I go on. Eh? Listen to me, it's the same thing. So for the ladies who thinks that this is just being misogynistic or misogyny or whatever you want to use, right? The deal is this, the same thing. This is why women don't marry Tyrones. If body was it all, if that was everything, then women would have been marrying all of these Tyrones out in the world. But then they marry them. Why? Because the deal is the deal. That are not everything. Them want other things. Behave like it dip with gold, eh? That's all crazy. Y'all complain about his smoking around the baby, and then when she addressed it, you're trying to make it seem like it's not her fault. Listen to me. Listen. That's what I was just saying. It's not her fault. But he has decided to be very honest and move. What's wrong with that? It's not her fault. She's, listen to me. Yes, address it. There is smoking around a baby, address it. But the man are going to leave. You must also take that. That's correct. Of course, we'll do some deep investigation for you know. Let me investigate it for you know yourself, Abby. Let me investigate the man for you. The only part I can't check for you, Abby, the only part you got to check for yourself. You have to go check the size, because I'm not going to look on that. Abby, I can check everything else except where the man a pack. Me can't check that for you. Me no. me no go to way that all. Me no want to see no next man stuff. You understand? Me no want to see the next man stuff. Me no in the sword fighting business. But if you want me reason with the man for you and give you an opinion, I can do that. It's as simple as that. But you just can't check none for you. O'Neill, just love balling it, Amber. Leave Amber alone. Left her alone. Make she do her little thing. You're upset. Shayla and Iman are not on the same frequency. He smokes and Shayla does not. It will never work. Goddess London, thank you very much. And that is the point. That is the point. Yes, Abby, yeah, make nice. Me can't check his size for you, Abby. You have to go check that for yourself. A one me know and the one me have. Me don't know no other one. The only one me know is the one me have. That's the deal right now. That is correct. That is correct. And the man of the pick of the litter. Me don't know what the woman them complain about. Jeremy, and thank you very much for put this up. Men marry women, not the other way around, O'Neill. Exactly. So that the deal. Well, she said she want me to check out to see what the guy, whatever. So me can tell her, but it is what it is. It depends on the man still. Yes, you are correct, German right though, Abby. If the man want to proceed and you want me, take a look into it, me can. But it depends upon him. That Germany right. Because the man have most to lose anyways. A man have nothing to lose. Woman no lose nothing in a marriage. I'm going to lose nothing. I'm gain most of the time. Ain't it funny when it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun? Who cares? And if Anthony leave Amber alone, I don't care. I keep telling y'all that we don't care. For the people who keep asking me if only care, we don't care.
We don't
We don't
care.
care.
We
We
don't.
don't care.
We don't care.
We
We
don't
don't
care.
care. We don't. We don't care.
Nope, don't care. Thank you for the super chat, Andrea. The super chat says Shayla thinks her porky is all. There is more to life than her porky. I look a porky. There's more to life than look a porky. She is the queen of being entitled to people's wealth without bringing anything to the table. Thank you very much for the super chat, Andrea. This is how them understand. The porky alone can't work. Because after you get the little porky, that's it. After the man get the porky, that's it. You have 5 minutes after that. 5 minutes to an hour. Then that's it. Little porky can't work. Think you can come bring little porky upon the man, whatever it is. You think a little time them. Iman was honest. The level of honesty that Iman has given. We don't listen to me. I'm going to show you that we don't care about Anthony. I'm going to show you that we don't care about Anthony. We don't care. I'm going to show it. Do you watch? Look on this, M. Johnson. I'm going to show you something. Do you care about Anthony? I'm going to show you so them not care about him. They're not busy about him. I'm going to show you so them not care. If the numbers go over 80%, don't worry, I play it for you. I'm going to show you so the people not care about Anthony. I'm going to show you that them don't care. I'm going to show you that no one cares about Anthony. They don't care because they've seen how Anthony has reacted and how he behaved, whatever it is. People just rock with it because he's Amber's husband. Anthony is like that little husband you talk to only because of the wife. If you were to leave the wife, you wouldn't have talked to him. You would have just left him where he is and you wouldn't say nothing at all. Simple. Seeping where Shayla always says she's such a good mother. Why did it take Anthony to tell her about Iman smoking around Kai? And who did it take to tell Anthony that? Amber. Because she's not that great of a mother. Look, it wouldn't work. And he is right. Iman is right for breaking it off. He realized that him is a smoker. You have kids. And the truth is, they don't align. Them don't align. You have a little young baby and it don't align. Waiting for the skit when she tells Angelina about Iman and Angelina comes up with another. We would have forgotten him. Listen to me. We will forget about, listen to me, M. Johnson. I'm sorry to tell you, but we will forget about Anton if Amber leaves him. If Amber leaves him, I'm telling you right now, we would forget about him. Thank you very much. So true, O'Neill. Iman didn't string her along like Anthony. Anthony stringed the woman on for a year. Iman didn't do that. Him realized him have mixed feelings, and instead of stringing her along, him talk to her one day and him tell her exactly what's going on. And he didn't leave the door open. There was no opening. Iman even leave the door open. That's a breakup. That is closure. He didn't even leave the door open. But we don't care about Anthony. We would miss him. We would miss him. Anthony left Shayla, not the other way around. Anthony never promised Shayla a ring and will never marry her. So stop saying Anthony's going back to Shayla. Wishful thinking. He did leave her, Charmaine. You are correct. The character wasn't honest. He left her because he wanted to pursue her friend. He was honest. He said he could have said more things, Margaret, but he said he didn't say them because it would have been mean. In other words, he could have told you that, hey, I don't really like him, I like a friend. But instead of crushing your spirit, and instead of crushing your ego, and instead of crushing everything else up, he left it there and said, you know what, we just don't align. That is being honest. Which, who know what else him to say? You know what? I don't understand. When all of the other men aren't honest, when I say, if they would just be honest, if they would just be honest, O'Neill. Please. The question is, will our mother come up with another plan? Will you help her mother with another plan? Will Angelina come up with another? Will Angelina come up with another plan? Anthony still got those earrings in his trunk. We don't care about the earrings that Anthony have. Please, I don't believe this chat. This is Team Anthony and Amber channel right here. You can't state it, but you don't believe whatever. You better believe it. You better. He was honest. She got honesty from the man. Him no want you. That's the bottom line. It no matter what you say. The bottom line is him no want you. It's like when a woman says, I don't want you. She not have to tell you why she no want you. She just says she no want you. If I'm giving you some lyrics and I'm trying to be with you, and you say, O'Neill, I don't want you. I'm gonna say, why? Because I just don't want you. What's wrong with that? You don't want a man. Man, sometimes I don't know. I'm trying to look for your comments, Linda. Exactly. He was already feeling the way about her before he was interested in Delicia. It just took him being interested in her to realize that Iman Shayla did not lie. He was feeling that way from before. Shayla is childlike and dependent, while Delicia is a grown woman and doesn't need to be trained. Iman wants to relate to a woman and not to raise a dependent. Man want to put her up on him taxes. He doesn't want to have to put her on his taxes. O'Neill, you sound backwards. How is she going to find out that you're pursuing your friend and you're trying to date your friend? He was a coward. I mean, I say nothing. M. Johnson, I'm not taking it right now. Y'all, I don't want to expecting whatever it is. Weed has been normalized, just smoking cigarettes. As long as your child don't smoke around the kids, I don't have a problem. Yes, but it is tough though, Margaret, for a man to be paying the bills and you're telling him can't smoke in his own house. It's logical. He's going to rebel against that. It don't make sense. So that's why you and him don't align. Why would I pay 50 grand for you to live in a house and I can't smoke within parameters of that house? I have to go outside. I flip it around. You're a woman and you smoke. Me as a man, I'm going to come to your house. And I come in there and I start putting out every one of your cigarettes then. I start crushing your cigarettes and I throw them inside of the bin. What do you think you're going to do? You're going to say, hey, you know, O'Neill, gee, I think it can work. Yes. Unless you really want to quit cigarettes, you're going to tell me, O'Neill, I think it can work, you know. So no, don't make it seem like so whatever, like it's easy. It's not easy because you're asking a man to go do something else when we're just out of the norm. That's what's going on. Thank you very much, Shani. Iman is a straight shooter, no bull. Shayla is an airhead and she has no substance and doesn't have common sense and knows nothing about Iman's world. But she was trying to make sense. Then Iman also realized that she don't make no sense. Airhead, man. Come on. I'm trying to look for your comment, Linda. Give me one moment. But I also like you. Iman. But then at the end of the day, he better be careful with Delicia because she can get comfortable with the rich and decide to become lazy like Shayla. She could, and he could get, but then it's like swapping black dog for monkey. So he's really not really losing, and that's why I said Iman loses nothing. He loses not. Well, Vanzel, wait. Vanzel can't say what Vanzel wants to say. No, even if I smoke cigarettes, I wouldn't smoke in my house. Margaret. All right. You know what? You're calling me out to give you an actual live thing. Margaret, I had a previous woman who smoked. Okay? O'Neill doesn't smoke and she smokes cigarettes. O'Neill doesn't smoke and O'Neill doesn't like smoking. And our relationship ended because she couldn't smoke in her house since I came there. How about that? That's one of the main issues with our relationship. Because O'Neill kept calling out the smoke and she would get pissed and it would create a lot of arguments between us. So it made us unequally yoked because we're on two different planes. I'm not, look, I'm not asking you about this. I'm telling you that's exactly how it worked with these smokers. I used to have 3 weed smoking friends. They don't want to be going to the bushes to smoke every day. 1 or 2 days, it's cool. But after a period of time, they're over it. Either them can smoke in the environment or they can't. It's as simple as, especially if you're making them pay for it. No. There you go. That's a direct experience. I wish we never have to tell that story, but that's where it go. What Vanzola talk about? Where Vanzola talk about? Vanzola say, back this up and say Vanzola can get in for whatever it is. Listen to Vanzola. Of course, Rooster Nation is going to come up with another plan. She's going to tell Shayla to take a pregnancy test. You know them all try to get pregnant. That's a good question. Is she going to try to get pregnant? I never saw that. You know what? Is Shayla going to get pregnant? Again, that's interesting because if she does, boy, I never want to put this on the writers in mind. Is she gonna come up with this to try to get pregnant again? Because that would be quite interesting. That would be interesting. Plenty of people smoke and don't smoke in their homes. The smoke in the garage or the outside gets in everything. Yes, Margaret, and that's what I'm trying to say to you, that they are of two different class. So he is right in any regard to dismiss this relationship, because the truth is, in any event, it's not good for both of them because they're on two different sides of the spectrum. That are some people. Let me tell you something. If you meet a weed smoker in a theme house, him not going outside to smoke him weed. Let me just explain that to you. In case you don't know. If you look and listen again, Margaret, find a man with smoke weed and see if you can tell him in his house for go outside, go smoke him weed. Don't worry. Unless it's a simp you find. If you find a simp, then sure, hey, you can get all of whatever you want. But if you're talking about a masculine man, ain't no way I'm paying all of the bills in my house and you're telling me where me go smoke my weed. Ain't no way. But I could be wrong. Listen to me. Maybe I'm going to take it to O'Neill wrong and him don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think she activated that part of her brain yet, but we'll see. It's interesting. That's why a comment was about. They always making a win for her in some kind of way. And I said the writers are gonna make her take a pregnancy test, which is interesting. Is it another trap? Because she might just trap. Vanswell is back again with the flip. Vanswell, you know what? Vanswell, say something else.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
Say something else.
something else.
Say something else.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
Say something else, Vanswell. Say something else. Because you think, what is O'Neill flip-flopping about? Tell me, what is O'Neill flip-flopping about? Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you very much, Mommy. Iman told Shayla that he didn't want to pressure her to smoke. He was honest about changing his lifestyle. He said this. He told her this to her face. The last time she tried to smoke again, what did Iman tell her? No, you're not smoking with us. He knew she can't manage no weed. Him not give her no weed. Look, it would be better for him to go with Delicia. If she doesn't want him, so be it. But it would be better because they have more things in common. They have more things in common. At least, the two of them can share a spliff together. What does Iman and Shayla share? Nothing but sex. He told her he didn't want again from the man. Ugh. My husband all of a sudden picked up smoking, and when I found those cigarettes, I took them and crushed them in front of him and told him if he wants out of our marriage. Lorna, thank you for putting this out there so people see it, because that's what I was saying. Listen, people have different things. Lorna never met her husband as a smoker. So him just getting up one day and deciding say, I'm going to smoke, now I go work. Lorna decided her mind, so she now go take it. Thank you very much, Lorna, because I don't think people understand the magnitude of smokers versus non-smokers. It takes a lot to be with a smoker. O'Neal try it, and it never work. And until that day, O'Neal realized in mind, say, listen, you can't be yoked with a smoker. You just can't. So if a girl come in and she could be as hot as ever, and she smokes weed or a cigarette, I would never ever talk to her, because it is what it is. Me get it. She smokes, and me go impede her smoking. Because me no want no smoking in my yard. But anyway, don't worry yourself. Why is Wayne so worried about Shayla giving having a man? Exactly. Because I think that Wayne is trying to, let me see what you say, Charmaine. Me no know I'm so worried. That's the bottom line. Charmaine, I'm backing up to see if I can find a comment, because they are trying to see exactly what they can. Maybe Shayla will find out that she is pregnant after Iman gets to the list, and then it'll become a triangle. Really, street poet? Iman lied when he told Shayla he loved her, and he said it first. You don't treat a woman, it's cooning. These are just pure coon. These are just pure cooning. These are just pure cooning.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
Look, man, stop this nonsense. I don't know what you're coming with. Maybe it will become a love triangle, like another one of those amber triangles. O'Neal, what about if the person smokes weed 2 times a year? Well, me no know. It depends on where you're smoking the weed. Look, I'm not, me personally, I don't like the smell of weed on a woman. I don't like smoking. This is me. I'm just giving you my thing. Okay? I don't like the idea of women smoking. It's a male trait. And every time a woman smokes, she gives me a masculine type of energy. I don't like masculine women either. I like feminine women. Women who are very feminine and soft and sweet and kind and whatever else it is. That's what I want. You win me with femininity. You're going to win me. Any day of the week, when you become feminine, you're going to win me. The moment you become masculine, you're going to lose me. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, Abby. I don't know what the 2 times a year. Abby, I don't know. I don't know what the 2 times a year. Where I smoke the weed, Abby? Which part I smoke this grass? I mean, just leave it alone. I don't know. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lorna. I appreciate you so much. That's what I say to no smoking in my presence. I'm just not a smoking person. Me no, listen, that's the deal. When you have a spliff in your hand, or you have a cigarette in your hand, you give me a very masculine presence. And you can't give me a masculine presence, because then me look upon you as a threat. Because that's exactly what men see other men, as a threat. Seeing? Me look upon you as a threat. You start to become very oppressive. My guard go up, the ear them from my hand stick up, and I get very masculine and very bullish because of the trait. Right? This is as simple as that. Because I just saw man deal with other men. I suppose the person isn't a chain smoker. I don't know. I don't know. 2 times a year, eh? When I smoke on Thanksgiving, I detest the smell of smoke of any kind. That's what it is. You have to be a smoker to enjoy another smoker. People don't understand that you can love a person for different reasons. But when you are in love with a person, you will make sacrifice for that person. So I don't think Iman was in love. Yes. Yes. Don't think Iman was in love. That's one. But also too, I feel like, again, he would be more equally yoked with someone and that's why I probably want Delicia. He likes Delicia because it she's not going to try to change him. And that's the biggest piece. Iman is already a successful man. What is he changing into? Him is a basketball star who was won many different, well, him playing at the NBA, right? So in other words, he has high confidence, right? That's one. Number two, he's a millionaire. What you gonna tell the man say? Number three, he's over 6 foot. He's a man in his own right. He's a young man, and he has the pick of women. Why is he going to sit down and try and see exactly if him can simp up for a woman who has a kid that is 1 years old? What must simp up for? There's no reason. And the woman brings nothing to him. The woman is just a woman him take care of. All him do is spend some money upon the woman. What? I just don't get it. Like, what exactly is he simping off of? He is a weed head, and that's why he needs another weed head like Delicia. Iman Delicia can work. NBA, him is a champion and him is a multimillionaire. Come on, ladies, man. Come on. You think the man gonna sit down and tell him and make sacrifice for whatever it is? No. No way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. She's baggage. That's correct. So me not disagree the man as to him have a go on. Me not like the smoking at all. Me not like the smoking at all. I don't think the writers are going to write where she goes after Anthony. I think that they should have her learn a good lesson and don't listen to the guidance Angelina gave her. She has to learn. See, Andrea may love this. Andrea may love this because I said this. If they bottom the Shayla character, and by bottom I mean have the character hit rock bottom, then have a realization, right? And then come back up, you may get people to watch her and buy into it. What people don't like is that you have a woman who has disrupted a marriage. Yes, Vanswell, M. Johnson, and others. She has disrupted a marriage and is just going about her business in her free own life. And we're not having it. It's as simple as that. We're not having it. Simple. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Maybe him in love with her, but him not love her. Hey, I don't know. Yes, no. But it no matter right now, him just don't want her. No, I guess. I don't know. You never tell a woman you love her before? Or a man? You never tell somebody you love them before you don't really love them? Shayla will not be going after Anthony because it would make her... Anthony would think if another rich man comes along, she'll be swinging from vine to vine again. Exactly. He must learn the lesson. He has won championships, money, home in a gated community with businesses, one being a tree farm. She has what again? Wait, listen to me. Listen to me, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, this logically, ladies. Come on now, ladies. Come on. It's like a woman who take care of herself and she has something going on. You're not gonna settle for just any old man. You have something going on. You're feminine, and you're ready to. You're in your prime. No. Someone help me understand why people think it's okay to go after someone's husband or wife. That's integrity number one. Decency 101. Nanya, thank you very much for this. Because I think them understand why we're so upset at the Shayla character. We are upset because she disrupted a marriage. In case you don't understand. The reason the Shayla's character is this much disliked is because she interrupted a marriage. We not like the fact that disrupt a person's marriage. That is the point. That is the point. Well, they all cheated. Amber and Wayne, Shayla and Anthony, so they all are cheaters. And I started these, and I like I stated in these skits, everyone is playing the part. Love you, Shayla, and hold your head up. So now you're justifying whatever else it is. No. In case you haven't been watching it long enough, Jeanette, trust me, Amber has gotten her share of whatever else it is. Shayla hasn't gotten any karma, any justification. She is still out here showing off, telling people what them should and shouldn't do. She's the one that has been holding Anthony from his son. So Jeanette, come again. Cry me a river, please. Cry me a river. O'Neal, this part is going to be good. Iman might ask Delicia to be his date. Exactly. Cry me a river. Thank you very much for the super chat, Darkas. The party definitely going to be good. Cry me a river. So what you're telling me is that Shayla doesn't deserve to get whatever it is? No. No. We're tired of her blowing Iman's high. We're tired of her blowing Iman's high. And just so you know, we know who she is. It is what it is, Jeanette. It's chicken heads.
When you see some chicken heads, get one at you like chicken heads. Y'all hungry, can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
That's what you need to know, Jeanette. We are tired of her blowing Iman's high. We're tired. We're tired. O'Neal, I believe that Wayne or Tamara will give her a job, and Wayne may even end up with Shayla since he says that they are both savages. Sandra, and I don't mind. Maybe Wayne needs to date her. If he's that much sorry for Shayla, maybe he needs to go date Shayla. We don't care. Well, I have the lives these lives are had every Saturday and Sunday. I do have a live early in the morning. I have all of these lives all the time in the morning. We have the live them in the morning, and we have lives every night. So we have like a mini live every single night and in the mornings on Saturdays and Sundays. During the week, we have them during the week. But those are the ones you can guarantee you're going to see. Barry, thank you very much for the super chat. Barry, put something in the super chat for me, please, so I can read it out for you. Come, Barry. All those Shayla haters want what? Let me see that comment there. Hold on, wait there. All those Shayla haters want her to end up on Snap. She need to go up and snapped. Eh? Yes. Yes. Wayne don't want her. Y'all need to let that go. Well, maybe we need to take her on. I mean, he's been picking up for her. Why not take her on? Take her on. Listen. I mean, when you let people talk. Okay, that's what you mean. I'll have to put another one again, probably like next week or something like that. Give me a couple. It depends upon the time. Some of the times, I mean, it's tough for me to do it because it takes long for administer. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make another one of them. Abby, don't worry. I'm gonna get another one. No, that I'm asking again. I said Wayne has some serious issues. You are correct. The entire cast is complicit, is complicit, ratchet, and unworthy of me watching them. I can't do it. I have to sign out. I love you, Neil. Don't worry, Barry. Just sign up, Barry. I swear, go. Me understand. I understand, Barry. I understand. Both Anthony and Shayla were wrong. No argument there. Shayla hasn't learned yet. Not sure about sneaky Anthony either. You don't think we want to see? Listen to me. We want to also see Anthony get his karma. Don't listen. O'Neal has been calling for a divorce. Me, O'Neal has been calling for a divorce. So O'Neal wants to see both of them get karma. At this point in time, he wants to see both of them get karma. Thank you very much for the super chat, Andrea. I'm going to try to reach your super chat very, very quickly. Hold on, Andrea. Give me one moment to read the super chat. I think Denisha may be a wild card at the party. It'll be interesting to see. Yes, the Denisha character is coming up. For some reason, I'm liking the character. Maybe they're putting her on me. She's very cute. She's really cute and seems to have a nice acting thing going on. Do you like the Denisha character? Not quite certain if you like that character, but I like the character for some reason. On your TV, Shayla should set boundaries with Iman about smoking weed in her apartment before she lets him come over sleeping with her. Maybe this thing would have been different. There you go, Paula. That's correct. And I don't mind that. But also, Paula, I think you're pointing to the next side of the coin. Don't pretend like you like smoking and then whatever it is. And listen to me. I'm like I said before, I've dated someone who smoked, right? And the whole idea was that the person smoked. And she tell me that she smoked. I'm say, well, where's the smoke going to happen? I'm ask a lot of questions. I'm here, no man, it's not going to be anything. And you know, it's not like I'm not going to smoke in my car and it won't smell it and blah, 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 and whatever else it is. But you are correct, Paula. From the onset, from your tell me say you smoke, me supposed just tell you say, you know what, goodbye. Because the truth is, it won't work. Because there's going to come a time when you're going to need a smoke and you're not going to compromise it for me. That's the truth. That is the truth. Thank you very much for super chat, Andrea. Shayla hasn't even gotten punishment for a sexual assault. Thank you. Look at Cynthia Splash, I'm glad you bring this up, you know, because I don't think people realize that the Shayla character has got no repercussions for anything. She don't get punishment for the assault. She don't get punishment. Nothing. There is nothing that the Shayla character has gotten. Y'all tell me when she get correction. She's still living in an apartment that gets paid for. She still get to buy food. She get to buy stuff. And I don't know. Look. Y'all can say what no one say. It is what it is. Anyway, that's our hour. And you know it work already. I don't want to go too far in our hour. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But until then, for those who are Shayla fans, more fire. More fire.
All our corruption, say, more fire.
Fire.